quality of the deal flow and how it compares the quality in Europe versus US, if this is US deals, and within Europe, Italy versus other countries, where I'm biased and I believe that Italian deal flow is weak. And there is a reason why Alex didn't do Past Evangelist in Italy, but went to London to make it. So just comment on deal flow.
So as a fund at Five Seasons, we invest throughout Europe. So we look at deals from everywhere. Just as a reference, we probably get about 1,200, maybe a little bit more deals a year. So it's a huge amount of deal flow. So statistically, I think it is relevant. In Italy, we do have quite some deals coming from, and we do have a person, Giancarlo, based in Italy. So we logged about 400 companies over the last 2 years, from really tiny kind of university startups to Cortiglia. Yeah, I think the deal flow is so the number of deals is probably similar to other countries. The quality of the deals is weaker. We were expecting Holland and the UK to be the dominant market. There is a huge amount of technology being developed in Wageningen or in various universities in the UK. UK is strong. The big surprise for us is Germany. The Germans, they don't have the same culture that we have in Italy and France, and that is actually an advantage when it comes to food innovation. There is less barrier to break. There are less tradition to break. Traditions are innovations that worked very well many years ago, right? And they're still working well. But in terms of the openness to meal replacements or plant-based protein products, Southern European countries are not as active. Generally speaking, Italian entrepreneurs are not able to raise money because they're not ambitious enough, and because they're not ambitious enough, they cannot raise money. Right? So I don't know exactly. I've been doing this for 20 years, and I've seen thousands of Italian entrepreneurs. I still don't understand why there is so much localism. There is so much, ignorance about what is available. And we see entrepreneurs taking deals that would never be done elsewhere, simply because there is more capital maybe, or maybe because they're better at telling their stories. But yeah, I mean, they're good engineers, they're good technicians, there's no problem with that part. It's just the ability to, as a founder, Alessandro knows it, the first job of a founder is to raise money. I hate to say it because, yes, it's to build a great product. Yes, it's to gain customers and to build a great team. Yes, all of them. But unless you have your own money to start with, you have to find money somewhere. And I think so far, when we met the team at Cortiglia, for the first time, we met a team that is European quality Serie A, the same championship level, right? No mistakes. And some of them are not Italians. They have Spaniards, they have French, they have various nationalities. It is a company that could have been in London or could have been in Munich or in Paris. But it's 1 in 400.
Can I interject you on Cortiglia? Because if I compare Cortiglia with Past Evangelist, and I know them pretty well, Past Evangelist is scaling much faster. So Cortiglia is in the market since 2011, 2012, so it's 2020. So maybe COVID-19 is the turning point, hopefully, but why Cortiglia and not? So you did not invest in Past Evangelist, neither did I, and
I should have.
I should have, exactly. So why?
I think there's a matter of scale. I mean, we've known Alessandro since the very first recipe that he created, and I think we're still very good friends, and we talk about this all the time. I think as a fund manager, I invest 3, 4, 5 million at a time, and Alex was raising much smaller amounts, which is totally fine. I think he didn't need that money. Cortiglia, on the other side, had already gone through the quicksand of raising the small amount of money, trying to optimize production and yield. Doing what Cortiglia does is very difficult. You may think, okay, you get vegetables and fruit, you put it together and send them out. It's not that. It's a lot more complicated, and it takes years to perfect. People don't appreciate it maybe, but in food waste is a killer of your margins. Cortiglia has less than 1% food waste cost. Less than 1%. It's really, really difficult. You need procedures, you need years of experience, you need to put it together. So the reason why we invested in Cortiglia is because they've gone through that experience. They came out having done it with little money, right? Because they've done it with little money. And now I think they deserve a chance to scale up and cover the whole of the north of Italy and then maybe beyond, national-wide over a number of years. But I think Alessandro is gonna do the same. I think we speak a lot, and I know what he's doing, and I think he's gonna do fantastically well.